Hello gamers, good morning. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day. Hello, welcome. This is Lynn's in the morning. So we're not doing a lot of makeup. We're not doing effort right now. This is like way earlier than I normally wake up. I don't normally arise this early in the morning, but you know what? I did it for you guys. I did it for you guys, and that shows that I care. Also, hello to everyone who's here. Hello, Hobocat and Callie and Price and Gold and Two Crow and Shady. Hopefully you guys are all doing great. Lynn's in the morning sounds like a radio podcast. Well, lucky for you, I will actually be live on the Nintopics podcast that I am a podcast host of later tonight. So I'm just saying, Henry, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you. There's also just people in my house that are still asleep too, so I'm also just like trying to be respectful of the space in which we share. But thank you so much, Henry. You have more of your tattoo done? That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. I can only just like imagine sitting through those sessions and just like the amount of time and just like honestly pain that would also go into that. But yeah, we have like 10 minutes until the direct, guys, so I have it pulled up. so we should be good to go whenever it starts. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really know what I necessarily even like want from Nintendo. I would be very shocked if we don't get a new console going into the winter, if I'm being honest with you guys. Just because, like, the OLED was a step up, but it wasn't, like, a new console. And I think, I've talked about this on the Nintopics podcast, but for any of you guys who just haven't listened to the podcast, which is fine, I think that's the main reason they've, like, stopped dropping a lot of big names. Like, Mario hasn't gotten a game in a long time. Just going into the holiday season and how there just hasn't been like a lot that's been announced up till this point, Nintendo has to either drop something huge going into Christmas in the holiday time, or they have to drop a console. That's kind of it. Because from a money marketing standpoint, like, Nintendo can't take a holiday off. Not going into winter, right? Also, Ariel, thank you. I appreciate you. You're up very early, but I guess you're a mom, so that makes sense. That's crazy. But, I mean, we have nothing going into this winter. And it has to be of, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, like, level. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be something big that will drive people to go to, like, GameStop in these places in order for it to be that. But the thing is like, yes, we have a DLC, Austin, you're not wrong, but it's a purchase online DLC is the issue. Like, that's not big enough. They need something bigger. That's the issue. Because they're not just gonna be like, all right, go to the eShop. They need something to get people to, like I said, go to GameStop. Because you can't get the DLC at GameStop. You know what I mean? So they need some kind of hype. Because basically, if you think about it, imagine you're someone who's like a parent and you have someone who's old enough to appreciate video games, like as a kid. And you walk into GameStop. You're a parent who knows nothing about gaming and everything, right? When I clicked onto the ad, I got an ad for a kick. No. Is that going to be really huge copium experience today? I mean, yeah, it's a really bad holiday outlook. They could still do a direct later, like probably going into fall. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, because I feel like we typically get one per quarter, if I'm being honest with you. Like, we got a spring one. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's when they announced Pikmin? Was the spring one? I could be wrong, but I do believe that we had a spring one. I got the DLC from GameStop, though. All they did was give me a code. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, yeah. It's just like, it's not enough. But what I was saying is, like, imagine you're a new parent who has, like, a now teenage child. Also, Kate, thank you. I appreciate you. And you have the option in front of you of buying a PS5 with a really hype game that's coming out this winter. Or you have Xbox, and you could get them an Xbox Series X, since they actually had a decent direct, and I was kind of happy for them. Or you could buy a Switch. And if you go up to the person and they're like, hey, we have big announcement here. Like, PS5s, we have them in stock. These are all the sick games. There's this bundle going on. This has been like the really sought after game. Get the PS5. Or, you know, like, if you have all these comparisons when it goes into holiday season for all these parents who just want to buy something for their kids, and the only thing Nintendo has to offer is the games that came out earlier this year, and the same Mario Kart game they've put as a bundle for like several years, that's Nintendo's biggest pressure right now, is you are fighting against much more aggressive systems when it comes to graphics and game production. Which is fine. I mean, Nintendo isn't setting out to be a PS5, is the main thing. But they have to have something that makes people be like, screw the, like, insane systems that are happening right now. In, like, the famous PS5 that no one can get their hands on. I want to get a Nintendo console for my kid because of this. That's the main thing. So I don't necessarily know what I want from Nintendo. I just want it to pleasantly surprise me. And just so everyone is aware, I will be astonished if we get any Pokemon news from this. They typically leave all Pokemon news to Pokemon Presents. They might talk about DLC. They might talk about like Pokemon games that are being added to like the Nintendo Online Pro thing. But that will probably be the extent of any Pokemon news. That's just it. So if you are expecting Pokemon news, just expect there to be none, and if you get a crumb, be happy. Just as an FYI. Also, I do have to do this. I was in the middle of my tangent and I didn't want to interrupt myself because I would lose my place. Price, thank you so much for being a kitsune. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. For those of you who do not know, that's the $100 member tier. It's the $100 member tier. Thank you so much. You're a hero and I appreciate you. And just know that that really does go like a long way in supporting me, and that it never goes under or overlooked or underappreciated. Those are the words I'm trying to say. So thank you so much for being a kitsune for 43 months, Price. You're insane. You are insane, my good friend. Thank you, thank you. It's probably the date of the first DLC. Yeah, that'd probably be like the extent of what I expect. Like I said, unless they add like GameCube games to Nintendo Online Pro or whatever the heck it's called, right? And they're like, congrats, you can now play Pokemon Emerald on the Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something like that. It's so early, but I'm alive barely. Listen, I'm not normally awake at this time, so I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Okay. I'm gonna start rearranging my screens here. Chat, when it comes to overlays, would you rather have number 1, which is this one, or would you rather have number 2? Which one would you rather have? One or 2? Yeah, he's snuggling with 𝗠𝗏𝗡𝗙. They're sleeping. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh, someone else said 1. Okay, we can do 1. Cool. That actually makes my life a little easier. Okay. I'll give you guys Bulbasaur in the meantime. You guys can watch him snooze. You guys can watch him snooze and have no fear. As soon as the direct is ready, we just go bop. So. The best thing about deliveries is the store doesn't open till 11. So nice. So nice. Yeah, the other 𝗠𝗏𝗡𝗙 came in. Now there's 2 of them. They're snoozing. How's your morning? It just started, to be honest with you. I simply woke up for this. I woke up for this. So I have my leftover Dunkin' coffee that I didn't finish from yesterday that I just put in the fridge. And it's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna just like relax for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna come home, and then I'll be live on the Nintendo podcast tomorrow, or tonight. It will be live, by the way. Yeah, it's done. Oh my gosh, it's time. We were supposed to go to like a local coffee shop that's like new. Well, not new, but new to me, I guess. I'll make it full screen when it actually. Oh, here we go. Teehee. Wow. Why is the quality so low? We're starting with it? We're starting with it? Oh? Right? This never happens. This never happens, chat. Gligar! They're here! Okay. Running, 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 running. Chat confirmed. In Pokemon, you can. Oh, wait, she's hot. Okay. Okay. Listen, I'll eat dirt for her. Wait, the hair's cute. Wait, I love her. The evil ogre. Oh my god. It's serving Kung Fu Panda. Oh, wait, we don't know about this guy. What? The Blueberry Academy. Blueberry. You look like an elf. Mincino's here. Incredible. Okay. It's a terrarium. Fantastic. Gen 5. They're quaking. The Unova stands. They're shaking. Okay. Flygon! Okay. He's got a frying pan. He can use it as a drying pan. Is this a turtle? Turtle. Turtle. Fall 2023, winter 2023. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be one of your guides
Okay.
for today's Nintendo Direct.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today.
That was the latest trailer for the hidden treasure of Area Zero, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
First
They
half
never
of the
do this.
trailer Took place at a festival in the countryside.
While the second half seemed to be in a completely different location, a futuristic academy in the middle of the ocean. More details on this DLC will be available in the future.
Yeah, I'm curious about.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and
Oh.
Pokemon Violet. We hope you'll participate.
Chat, you can obtain one singular friend ball.
Okay,
Use it wisely.
let's see our
Can you turn it
first
up?
batch of
Yeah.
headlines.
It's a supersonic squad of superstars.
Is that better, chat?
Sonic and friends are spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars. 12 brand new zones await. Speed through beautiful worlds as Sonic. Take to the skies as Tails.
We literally talked in Vandy's stream how we weren't going to get Sonic either, so
as Knuckles.
we're just
Or
shocked.
swing a powerful hammer as Amy Rose.
I love Tails. He's
By
so
harnessing
silly.
the incredible power of the Chaos Emeralds, you can summon a storm of clones.
This direct is everything I said it wasn't going to be so far.
Uncover hidden secrets, and so much more. And for the first time in the series, local co-op is available for up to 4 players.
Hey, yo, I'm sorry? That's actually hype.
Combine your powers and take on the evil Dr. Eggman. When
Good heavens.
Sonic Superstars launches on
It's
the
been so
Nintendo
long.
Switch system this
Someone
fall.
stop him.
A cozy life is just around the corner.
It's for me!
Welcome to 𝗡𝗨𝚗𝚗.
Oh my god, it's finally launching?
Free-to-play adventure sim. Create the idyllic life of your dreams alongside
Chat, I've been
in-game
waiting for this
characters
game for 2
and
years.
players from all over the world. Build houses, decorate your home plot, grow crops in your garden, and more. Play with other residents in online co-op or carve out your blissful life solo. And if you're eager to explore, there's plenty of life beyond the village. Set off on a vast journey to uncover 𝗡𝗨𝚗𝚗's many mysteries.
I've been waiting for this
Or
game for
just
2
kick
years.
back and relax at
It's
home.
an MMO, chat.
How you live is entirely up to you. What kind of coziness will you choose? 𝗡𝗨𝚗𝚗 is free to play and launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Let's go!
Ignite your heart.
Incredible. Incredible.
The Phantom Thieves return in this tactical spin-off of Persona 5. When the group ends up in an unfamiliar world, they must join forces
Persona.
with a revolutionary named Arena to combat the armies that have taken control. During battle, assess the situation and determine whether to unleash an attack up close, from afar, or using a persona.
They said the name, chat. They said the name.
Knock enemies down to perform another action called One More. Then surround your foes and take them out with dramatic flair using the new all-out attack, Triple Threat. The fusion ability from the Persona series returns, allowing you to combine personas to form other ones. What is Arena's true objective? And what truths lie hidden in this strange world? A revolutionary tale will ignite when Persona 5 Tactica launches on Nintendo Switch November 17th.
Chat?
Pre-orders for the physical version of the game begin
Chat?
today.
Persona fans? Are we happy?
Step into a Saturday morning cartoon.
Okay.
Calling all heroes for the first-person roguelike adventure, Myth Force. Enter a high fantasy world inspired by Saturday morning cartoons of the past.
That's so cool.
It's up to you to stop the evil Daedalus from taking over, but it won't be easy. Treacherous tombs
Also,
and
hi,
cryptic
Tay.
castles threaten your survival. Wield medieval weapons and legendary magic to smite hordes of monsters. During each run, you can find treasure to help boost your character's abilities,
Twizza.
weapons, and more. Plus, up to 4 brave heroes can share the adventure in online co-op.
I appreciate the art style.
At any time as you face the many
Like,
perils ahead.
it's
By the power
definitely
of
not
teamwork.
used very often.
Myth Force launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Okay.
This Splatfest is going
And
to be
Splatoon?
pretty sweet.
Y'all are eating. Splat music is so good.
The next Splatfest for the Splatoon 3 game has been confirmed. Okay, squids, here's the theme.
Here we go.
Which flavor of ice cream is best? Vanilla, strawberry, or mint chip? This Splatfest will be held during the
It's
dates
so
shown on
aesthetically
screen.
pleasing. Why does the vanilla look like sand?
These choices are delicious. Guide your favorite flavor to victory. Plus, get splatting in themed battles
Plurable.
with challenges. More Splat-tastic events are on the way. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Honestly, we got... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
To promote an even stronger bond between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City, I hereby proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week.
Tim Goodman,
Wait.
Pikachu.
It's a Detective
You two are the
Pikachu
ideal
game.
detective duo.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
So much for my coffee. Something tells me this is just the beginning. A light roast today, huh?
Make it stop. Make it stop.
There is something the two of you must know.
You too. Based on our deductions, the
You
culprit
too.
is clear, isn't it?
A bolt of brilliance!
The name's Pikachu.
Where's
And I'm
Ryan
what you might
Reynolds?
call a great detective. I sure wish somebody would bring me some coffee.
Where is Ryan Reynolds? I need him to
That
intervene
was Detective
right now.
Pikachu returns. Looks like he still loves coffee.
He sure
What
does.
cases will Tim and this tough-talking Pikachu solve together? More info will be revealed in the future.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
Chat, it's only been 12 minutes. I just need you guys to understand, it has only been 12 minutes. We're not even halfway. Mario? Oh my god. Are we finally getting Mario? 3D Mario? Super Mario RPG. 3D Mario. Insane. They finally got it. The Netopics podcast is gonna be crazy tonight. Vandy has to be going feral. This is a remake? Listen, wait. Mario was inspired by Pokemon? Not Birdo. Leave Birdo out of this. She didn't deserve this. This is an It's a SNES game? Interesting. I'm curious to see what the Mario people think of it. I mean, it looks good. I would have thought it was a new Mario game, to be honest with you. Like, that's so pretty. A lot of people have been wanting this. So we're eating. Chat, it's been 15 minutes. We have gotten Mario, Splatoon, 2 Pokemon games. Technically, one being DLC, one being an actual game. We've gotten Palia.
Originally released on Super NES, Super Mario RPG returns with brand new graphics.
What's left?
Whether you played the original game or not,
Zelda
why not take
DLC?
the opportunity to jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series.
We know we're getting
Mr.
more
Koizumi,
Pikmin.
That last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Donkey Kong?
Let's take a peek.
Is Dylan getting his moment? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god. Peach?
That's right. Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When she steps on this particular spot on stage,
Huh? Whoa. What on earth is happening?
that's all we'll show for now. We'll share more details at a later date. Mr. Koizumi, there's actually something
Dylan
else.
just got blue balls twice. They really did.
A visually enhanced version of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, originally released
They
on Nintendo
trolled
3DS,
Dylan
is in
3
development.
times.
We hope you look forward to seeing more of Luigi's ghostly antics.
I'm sorry, Dylan.
Both
You
games
didn't
were
deserve
launched
that
last
bait.
year.
You didn't deserve that.
Mario, Princess Peach, and Luigi. Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games.
I'm gonna
look
have to
forward
pay for Dylan's therapy
More
bill after
details
this.
will be shared in the
That's
future.
so tragic.
All right, let's see some more headlines.
God, what else is...
Become Gotham City's ultimate protector.
We're not even halfway. Palia just made my entire day.
Wake up, Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss. I want
Batman fans? Any Batman fans in the chat?
This is the beginning of the end for you, Dark Knight. You're all going down.
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Yippee!
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
Soon I will.
I want to see the actual gameplay.
Beyond your comprehension.
I've waited long enough. Batman dies tonight.
This place is dangerous.
Because none of this is actual gameplay, I don't think.
Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think this was a new title.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here.
Batman Arkham Trilogy launches on Nintendo Switch this fall.
I mean,
Play
it's
your
cool.
Cards right, mercenary. Lead your mercenaries through cursed dungeons in the lands of Gloomhaven.
Gloomhaven.
Your tactical prowess is all that stands between riches and certain death. This adaptation of the hit board game features turn-based card
Oh, it's a
battles
board
with
game?
RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon your foes. But beware, exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17 different mercenaries, brave over 260 grueling missions, and master over 1,000
That's kind of
abilities.
cool.
Hone your deck, set up synergies, and gain every advantage to survive. Grit your teeth and earn your keep when Gloomhaven launches on the Nintendo Switch system, September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries and Gold Editions begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Okay.
Keep the dance party going.
Now the direct is complete. How could we have forgotten, chat? We forgot about Just Dance, the holiday classic. I'm gonna get DMCA claimed on this stream. Wait, did they save us streamers? Wow, they were streamer friendly, chat. Blackpink? Listen, I was a big Just Dance fan on the Wii. I crushed it. Back when I was a dancer, crushed it, nailed it. Have I purchased a single Just Dance game since? Nope. You get a month free trial, chat?
A silent hope lies in a world without words.
Why does this look like Genshin? Oh, at least it did from the picture. It no longer looks like Genshin.
Silenced by its king. Now, 7 wordless warriors.
They're cute.
will rise.
They're
In
adorable.
this action RPG, these heroes bound by fate must work together to explore the abyss and find the secluded king.
Wait, it looks so cute.
However, with its ever-changing dungeons and powerful foes, conquering the abyss will be no easy feat. Wield weapons like swords,
It looks adorable.
bows, magic, and more to survive this deadly chasm. After you return to
I like how they all have different
materials
skills.
you've collected will help you cultivate resources and forge new items.
Thank heavens we can farm.
Repeated forays into the abyss will
Chat, we
enable
haven't
you
been able to
grow
farm yet.
stronger
They saved
and
us.
Dive deeper.
We can finally farm.
Your guide on this journey is the kingdom's sorrowful princess,
Paimon?
encased in a crystal of her own tears. And through a mysterious power, her voice reverberates in the hearts of the silent warriors. Why did the king steal the world's words? And what awaits the warriors in the depths of the abyss? Silent Hope dives onto Nintendo Switch.
Honestly, it looks cute.
3rd. Sparks will fly in these Nintendo Switch games. Cast spells and cultivate your best life in Fae Farm.
Oh, finally.
Make use of magic to complete tasks and fend off mischievous foes.
Finally, chat. We have our farming
Enrich
simulator.
Your farm to help your character flourish.
And they're fairies.
Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op. Fae Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th.
Chat, permission to enchant you guys online? Thoughts?
On Nintendo eShop.
Do I have your consent to enchant you guys online
wild racing
as the
action
game?
With Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. Choose from over 130 vehicles and pull off outrageous stunts to avoid obstacles.
Ayo, chat. You guys want to race me in Hot Wheels right now?
Unleash your creativity by modifying your vehicles and building your own tracks. Race locally with friends in split-screen co-op.
Chat, you're not ready.
12 players
You're not ready.
track online. Grab the wheel when
I've been
this game
training
speeds
since
onto
birth.
The Nintendo Switch system October 19th. Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics. Grab a part, fix it up, and toss it over. Repair vehicles quickly to earn points in solo play or 4-player
I mean this in the most respectful way possible.
Watch out for treacherous pits.
This seems like an advertisement that you would get for like those free-to-play games in the App Store,
Launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch July 13th.
where like they force you to like interact with the advertisement before they let it go away.
The second paid DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Mario and friends journey to
More
a musical
Rabbids.
planet filled with new areas to explore and new enemies to battle. What else will they find in this world of melodies? This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, launches later today.
Today?
A demo of the main game is available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that's crazy.
You really think you stand a chance?
They're the monsters. Chat, just so you're aware, we just hit the halfway point. There's still 20 more minutes. 17, technically. I just need you all to be aware.
You intend to take
They're not
against
done.
Me? Very well.
So if they're leaving best for last.
You are now cursed, unable to harm monsters.
Oh.
What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster.
Why does his tongue do that? Wait, it's Infinite Fusions. Dragon Quest? How do we feel, chat? Any Dragon Quest fans? I did not grow up with Dragon Quest, so I am completely impartial to this.
The so-called hero is here.
I thought you were going to get something bigger for that drop. I'm sorry. They baited you.
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince from Square Enix.
Right, surely.
What kind of journey will you take to become the master of monster kind? Please be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Next, we have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
Oh, we're getting Pikmin now? What are they leaving for? It's gotta be Tears of the Kingdom DLC. I don't know what else they could launch, unless it's a new console, like I said.
As its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious planet with all sorts of life forms. There, you'll meet plant-like creatures called Pikmin. And the adorable
It looks
rescue
cute,
pup,
chat.
𝗏𝗏. Good boy. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, repair the damaged Rescue Corps spaceship, and save any castaways you find.
Castaways.
All right, let's explore together.
This is everyone's dream direct. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Pikmin are ready for action. Blow your whistle to gather them and have them follow you.
If they announce Zelda,
throw your little bugs
this is like a dream direct.
Start working for you. 𝗏𝗏 will also prove to be a great canine companion. He can carry items with Pikmin, or smash obstacles in your way. And if you need a flotation device, well, there you go. 𝗏𝗏 can even stand up to the wildest creatures.
It looks pretty, guys.
Collect lots of treasures scattered around the planet to fix the spaceship's radar and open up new areas to explore.
Like, do I get the point? No.
Exploration isn't limited to the surface, though.
Did they really put their entire
plunge underground?
𝗏𝗏𝗔𝗍𝚘 into the graphics?
Completely different environment
They did.
awaits.
And for that, I'm happy.
Contraptions, native creatures, and even more treasures are around every corner.
Hi, James. Welcome to the stream.
Find some castaways too.
James, you've missed an insane direct.
Hey, wait a minute. This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway.
Not the castaway. Chat, someone intervene.
It's time for a 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏 battle.
Please, someone intervene.
Embrace the art of 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏 by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Collect more objects than your opponent within the time limit to win, and save the castaway. By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship.
Thank heavens.
Train 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and teach him new skills.
He can learn tricks, chat.
Or build new equipment and items to help make exploration more manageable. For the first time in the Pikmin series, you can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch.
Of course there is. We have a bedtime.
Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert.
Oh my god.
You'll come across the new glow Pikmin, which only appear at night. Find luminals that produce valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use glow Pikmin to drive them away and protect the luminals.
I mean, it's cute.
Many more surprises await on this uncharted planet. But with the Pikmin and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 by your side, no challenge is too big or too small. Pikmin 4.
Okay, it comes out next month.
In past Pikmin games, you had to return to your
All right, chat, we're at the 10-minute mark.
However, in this latest entry, you can now venture out at night. We hope you can lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
10 minutes.
We have even more Pikmin news to share.
There's more?
HD versions of the first two Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo eShop later today.
GameCube. They said GameCube. They said GameCube.
Plus, ahead of the game's release, a demo of Pikmin 4 will be available on Nintendo eShop on June 28th. The demo can be enjoyed even if you've never
Which transitions us greatly into the fact that you're adding...
Okay, let's see a few more headlines.
The renowned series of stealth action games is infiltrating Nintendo Switch as Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. This compilation includes Metal Gear Solid, infiltrate and regain control of Shadow Moses Island. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, locate and retrieve a deadly amphibious weapon. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, survive the jungle.
We have Snake here, chat.
Former mentor. You can also enjoy the games that started the series, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake, as well as the NES versions of both Metal Gear and Snake's Revenge.
Wow. They really said, if you enjoy Snake, we're giving you all of it.
This also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info.
Okay.
Strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 launches on Nintendo
I hope
Switch
someone's happy about that.
October 24th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The first 3 Metal Gear Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. It's time to survive.
Oh, thank heavens, we have Dracula. Oh, what?
Steel Thyself. Vampire Survivors is coming to Nintendo Switch. Do you have what it takes to survive a 30-minute
Interesting graphics choice.
Stay on the move to avoid enemies and attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But
surely
swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies or by leveling up, you'll acquire weapons and upgrades for your character, so shape them as you see fit. Plus, up to 4 players can now play together in couch co-op. What other horrors lie in store? Find out when Vampire Survivors launches on the Nintendo Switch system, August 17th.
Yeah, no, this is like the smaller game portion of it, James. We got... I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it for you. The entire first half of this direct was nuts. Oh my god.
Play online in this rhythm battle royale and aim to be the last bird standing. Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's feathers in musical minigames. Copy the leader's actions perfectly in Yes, Commander. Fire a slingshot.
It's serving Fall Guys, but birds?
Piano shooter.
Hi, Lunar. Thank you. I appreciate you.
To the sky, and more. With over 20 minigames, you're in for an impeccably good time. Get ready to shake those pigeon tails when Headbangers Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo Switch
on Halloween,
October 31st. Ready, set, yo! Penny is on the run, entangled in a chaotic audition that veered way off script. She's managed to make some powerful
Lunar, the first half of this direct was nuts. You have to go back and watch it.
3D platforming adventure from the team behind Sonic Mania.
Oh.
Explore the bright and colorful world of Macaroon.
I was gonna say, it looks like
Penny and Yo-Yo escape
Sonic.
the clutches of the grouchy Emperor Eddie. Perform stylish acrobatic tricks.
It does look like Nickelodeon. No, you're not wrong.
Pushy penguins. And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from foul play. You can also put your speedrunning skills to the test in time attack mode to unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break, after all. Take the stage when Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch.
All right, we're at the 5-minute mark, chat.
Rev up for Wave 5. A brand new course is racing into Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Introducing Squeaky Clean Sprint. More characters are also being added.
Oh,
from Mario Kart Double Dash,
my
Kitty Piranha.
God.
From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler.
We will never be freed of this game. We will never be freed.
Mario Kart Tour, Kamek. Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, thank heavens.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
That's kind of cool.
DLC can also be purchased on its own. 2 worlds, 1 fateful encounter. A remake of the second Star Ocean game, complete with new graphics that fuse 2D and 3D, is on the way. After a mission goes wrong, Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet.
I'm like fascinated by the graphics.
𝗔𝗓𝗏, who possesses mystical powers.
It's the hyper-realistic meets pixel art.
Soon after, the two get entangled in a sinister plot within the galaxy. In this science fantasy RPG, select either Claude or Reyna as your hero and play through the story from their perspective. You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from all walks of life. During your adventure, the hero you chose,
like the game
and the
looks
decisions you
good.
make will have an impact on who can
Imagine if Pokemon looked with had those graphics.
Battles take place in real time.
Imagine.
And skills can be performed with a single button. New combat features in this remake include stunning enemies with chain attacks. And having allies not in your current party unleash follow-up attacks, letting you map out strategic battles in your favor.
There's so much happening.
As you search for a way home, an ancient prophecy will unfold and your destiny will be awakened. Save the planet in 𝗏𝗏 the Second Story R, launching on Nintendo Switch November 2nd.
Okay. 3 minutes.
It's time to move it, Wario style.
They're bringing Wario into this?
Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game.
I was a professional WarioWare on the DS.
Action.
Oh, good heavens.
Move your body to take on a
You could not pay me to wiggle like that.
Games. What you do and
no,
how you move
please.
depends on the micro game. React quickly with the right movement and you'll be on the road to victory.
Excellent!
If you've got 2 pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each micro game. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various mini-games.
Why do they want you to wiggle so much?
For example, this dicey board game is going to keep you on your toes. Get your body moving in over 200 lightning-fast micro games. In WarioWare, move it. Launching on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, good heavens. Someone stop that man.
Why aren't you saying anything?
He was so into it, I didn't want to interrupt. Anyway, this is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to strike different poses and complete microgames. We have a few more things to share.
All right, here we go. Last 2 minutes. This is going to be it.
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023.
But it's just a part of PAX.
Enjoy live performances.
For those of you who don't know, it's like a part of PAX West. It's not its own convention.
Plus, cheer on your favorite players in 2 championships. Eligible attendees can also compete in on-site tournaments and participate in
It's like an extension of PAX West.
This
It's the same day, same convention hall.
Will take place September 1st through 4th in Seattle, Washington. Registration for Nintendo Live 2023 ends June 22nd. Head over to the official website.
See, going to PAX
and enter
West.
the random drawing for a chance to receive tickets.
They're
PAX
just
West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official PAX West website for more details. Those not selected will have another chance to attend with the 3 challenge cups this summer.
Yeah, we thought it was his own convention.
We'll get tickets.
And we were very sad when we found out it was just like an extension of PAX West.
See you there.
A vast number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule.
Here we
in The
go.
Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Here we
It's
go.
released last month.
Enjoyed the
Thank you all
DLC.
very much. An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New amiibo of Zelda and Ganondorf are planned to be released this holiday. We hope
Okay.
you're looking forward to them. Okay, this next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Here we go. Mario?
Onward and upward.
We're getting so much Mario. Hey, y'all. Oh? What is happening, chat? Why is he elongated? Someone stop that man. He's wanted for tax evasion. Oh. A wonder seed? Have a good night, Collie. Or, I guess day. I'm so used to saying night. That's true, Daisy. Yoshi. Have a good day, James. October. Oh.
That Goomba looks so sorry. Well then.
That was the brand new 2D side-scrolling Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected. The ground could start moving, or you might turn into something different, for example.
There were also flowers talking. Daisy is playable. And Mario became an elephant at the end. A lot of things happened. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay. Okay. All right, gamers. What did we think of that? Where are we right now? I personally thought it was everything we could have asked for in a direct. Like, yeah, Zelda didn't get DLC. I think it would be a very fast turnaround to give them a DLC within like a month of the game being released. I think you have to wait. I would be shocked if it didn't get a DLC in some way, shape, or form eventually. I just think it's too early to announce it now. I'm trying to get a general vibe on Twitter. Hold on. Let's see what Twitter thinks. Princess Peach. New Super Mario Bros. Nintendo really hates Donkey Kong. Yeah, today's a good day to be a Pokemon fan. Dragon Quest. Taylor Swift, Lamau. Taylor Swift, Lamau. Untitled Bingo. COVID apology. Yeah. Can we just appreciate? Can we all just stop and appreciate? I will say, you know who she's serving? I don't remember her name. She looks like she could be the younger sister of that one Frontier Brain. Hold on. This chick. Hold on. Why is she so large? I'm just trying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, that's not crazy, right? You know what? I'm tweeting it. I'm tweeting it. I'm tweeting it. I gotta be the first to say it, otherwise it's not gonna be original. Why is it a stupid stinky file? We're screenshotting. I don't care that there's the thing on the side. I just wanted to copy. Please let me copy. Thank you. I need the eyes emoji. I have to tweet it now or else it won't be original anymore. The dog. True. That's crazy though. I am that dog. Simply. I mean, listen. It seems like Twitter's happy. We ate good. Ariel. Super Mario RPG. I wonder if we can pilot a submarine. Monster Quest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think we've gotten a direct that's been that good. Like, when was the last time we had a direct of this caliber? At all. Like, genuinely asking, because I don't know if I could tell you. Like, the last direct was like, okay, right? The one before that was like 10,000 farming simulators. Where it was just befriend your locals, cultivate your own farm, create a community. Like, we have not had a direct of that caliber. And I would say probably at least a year, if not two. Which is crazy. I will say that this does give me a lot more hope going into winter. With the amount of titles released, I'm now a little bit more iffy on if a console's coming this winter. I wasn't expecting them to drop that much Mario. Because in my mind, at least, it would have made more sense for them to wait because Mario's such a big title that if you're gonna drop a new console, you have to drop a insane title with it. Unless you're gonna drop it on, like in this case, they would have dropped like Mario, but made it cross-compatible. You know what I mean? Like, they would have picked the best of those. And that's what they would have opened the new console with. So, I don't know what they're gonna do. I really don't. I was fully anticipating Mario to be the title that they did it. My friend Plunderbob, if I may ask you, if you're gonna put a yawning emoji in the chat, what were you expecting? Because every single like major Nintendo title got news. So if I can genuinely ask, what were you expecting for this to underwhelm you? Dylan got baited twice. Well, not only did they like do Mario, right? But then they did but wait, another Mario character. And then immediately after that, they gave it to Luigi. Which is just so sad. It's so sad. I feel horrible. I was hoping for them to not give me a reason to buy an Asus ROG Ally handheld. Oh, what? It's just a Steam Deck. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Plunder. Like, realistically with Nintendo, like every single major Nintendo title got an update, which is insane because they typically don't do that ever. I don't like, if that was your expectation walking in, I don't think anything could have done that for you unless Nintendo dropped a brand new console. Because just realistically speaking, like if you're wanting something that's going to be like computer level graphics in handheld, like Nintendo just isn't there yet. It just isn't. But the thing that people need to realize though is that Nintendo isn't built to be that. Like Mario on PS5 graphics isn't Mario. You know what I mean? Like that's at least the reason that Nintendo's products are so much more affordable, because they're meant to be chibi. It's supposed to have that like Animal Crossing vibe. It's supposed to be cozy. That's like Nintendo's whole thing. So I don't think Nintendo can go to a place that would be like Asus ROG everything. Yeah, it's a handheld PC. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, the things on Pokemon, the game wasn't ready. Like, I'm a Pokemon content creator. I will not defend Scarlet and Violet for a second. That game absolutely had to be delayed. It had to be. I think Nintendo 100% signs a contract with Pokemon and they say they have to get a game out in a certain amount of time, and they just have to abide by whatever that contract says. I don't think if Pokemon would have had actual control over when that game got released, that it would have released in the condition that it did, because Pokemon has never released an unfinished game of that caliber ever in their entire lives. So I think they were 100% bound by a contract, and had they had the time that it needed to be, they could have put something out that would have at least, I don't want to say be Tears of the Kingdom quality, because I don't think Pokemon at this point in time is ready to leap that far. I think come Gen 10, they absolutely can, but they needed it to be delayed. They have to be. Like, I won't defend Pokemon for a second, but there's a massive difference between Tears of the Kingdom and Pokemon. Like, if you want something that's going to be probably the best gaming experience you can have on a Nintendo Switch, it's going to be Tears of the Kingdom. It just is. And I think that can be, like, universally agreed upon. Even if you don't like Zelda, like, personally, I don't play the franchise. It's just not my kind of game. Like, I don't enjoy puzzle games, just like the kind of way Zelda sets theirs up. But I think it would be turning a very big blind eye to just how insane, well developed, just like everything that Tears of the Kingdom is. It is the best thing they've released. It is Nintendo's 100% best title. If you had to put a game up to compete against Xbox and PlayStation 5, it'd have to be Tears of the Kingdom. There is no other title on the Switch right now that holds a candle to anything that's PS5 or Xbox aside from Tears of the Kingdom. Like, that's just kind of what it is. Yeah, that's the thing, is Pokemon can't delay it because of what I'm assuming has to be contracts. It has to be. Because they've never released an unfinished game up until this point. But I do agree with, I do think if they didn't do Arceus, that Scarlet and Violet would have come out a lot better. But the fact is that Arceus was such a good game, they couldn't let it go. They couldn't let it go. Nor should they have, to be honest with you. It's just the fact that, like, again, you know? We took a sacrifice for it. But, I mean, I think they had to learn a lot from that experience. So, you know, I think this is the first time Pokemon really received like that amount of just true criticism. You know, because it's one thing for Pokemon fans to screenshot a picture of a tree like they did for Sword and Shield and be like, Pokemon sucks. These are the graphics you're giving me on a Switch. How dare you? I'm calling the video game police because you suck, right? But it's another thing to have a critic review your game and tell you that your game isn't finished. Like, those are two completely different levels of criticism, and Pokemon had never received that level of criticism from game critics ever. So I think with that being their biggest title and receiving the level of criticism that they did, granted it was a great game, and had they had the time, it would have been insane. You know, it would have been everything people set their expectations for based off of trailers, you know? But I think it would be absolutely insane if that level of criticism went underchecked. You know? I don't think Pokemon can risk putting out a game of that caliber again. I don't think they can, because Pokemon is such a reputable company, and what they did like really, really tainted people's respect of Pokemon and their willingness to buy a Pokemon game on release, because the amount of people who did not want to buy Scarlet and Violet as soon as it came out because of the level of glitches and said that they were just gonna wait until they patched it, only for a patch to not come. Like, I mean, they had the mini patch, but they still to this date have not like fixed their game. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it comes during DLC, but again, to the people who said I'm gonna wait until the game's fixed, to have to wait until fall, potentially, which is almost a year turnaround for them to fix the game, is crazy. So Pokemon can't risk their reputation going from one of the most prestigious, well-renowned, well-respected companies to being sloppy of that caliber. Like, they can't risk it. I mean, they have the money for it. They know people will buy their games. That's their security net. But, like I said, it's one thing to not listen to fans. It would be an entirely other thing to not listen to the critics. So I'm very intrigued to see how this goes, to be honest with you. The DLC was delayed based off of how late it's releasing. I don't know. I mean, we knew when they gave us the trailer for it that it was coming winter. So I don't know, it kind of comes around the same time it did for Sword and Shield. Little later. Because Sword and Shield, I think we got Isle of Armor in like April, May, if I'm not wrong. It was like late spring, early summer if I remember right. And then we got Crown Tundra basically in November, I believe. So yeah, I think the first one definitely got delayed. I don't know. It makes me very intrigued to see like what's coming after that. Because typically what they would have done, right, is they would have done the spring DLC, then they would have done the fall DLC to release like a game remake in like May of the following year. So you're like constantly getting something, right? Unless they're counting Detective Pikachu as their game remake, but I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's a well-demanded game enough. You know, like is anyone in chat, like genuinely asking, is anyone in chat like, I can't wait for Detective Pikachu to come out. I do intend on buying the game. Like, does anyone in chat actually intend on buying and purchasing Detective Pikachu? Because I'm in the same boat of Connor. I would rather have a movie sequel than the game. I've always wanted to play since 3DS. Okay, so there's a few people at least. I don't know. It makes me wonder, you know? Because like Mystery Dungeon was a huge thing for them to remake, because the Mystery Dungeon community, although it's a little bit more of like an underground community is kind of what I want to call it. Like, those are passionate players. You know what I mean? Like, there is a well-established Mystery Dungeon community. Same thing for Pokemon Snap. Even though it was like an old remake, the level of hype around the new Pokemon Snap was insane, especially with the graphics being as insane as they are. And I will say, like, the Detective Pikachu graphics, they look good. If I'm being truthfully honest, the Detective Pikachu graphics looked better than the Scarlet and Violet graphics. Which typically means it was done by a different company. Is typically what that means. But I'm just very curious to see how it does. Because I feel like there has to be another remake that's coming, if I'm being honest with you, because I don't think that's a big enough remake for that to count as like their remake in between like bigger drops. Because we got Pokemon Snap, we had the Mystery Dungeon remake, we had like all these little like mini drops in between the Gen 4 remake and Scarlet and Violet. And then we had more mini drops between Gen 4 with like Legends Arceus and then Scarlet and Violet. So I'm guessing we'll get a Pokemon Direct this summer. I would expect it to be closer to winter. Because I feel like they showed us a decent amount for the fall DLC. What I'm expecting to happen is it will either be another Nintendo Direct where they give us more, but they have to drop more about the other DLC. There's just not enough information on it. They just didn't give us comparable information from the first DLC to the second. I think people can agree with that. So I would expect either a Pokemon Presents or another Nintendo Direct where we get more Pokemon information that will come after the first DLC. That will be the precursor to the second DLC that will have information for another remake that's happening come early to mid-spring, if I had to take a guess. That's the thing. I just don't know if that's smart, because it would take hype away from the DLC. So it'd have to be a very interesting remake for them to do it and have it not take away hype from the DLC. Kind of like how they do with Pokemon Snap. You know what I mean? Where like it's a cool remake and it got hype behind it, but no one would not purchase a DLC because of Pokemon Snap. You know what I mean? That's just the interesting thing. I wonder if January might... Wow. I just like went southern and stopped speaking. I wonder if Gen 5 remakes would be planned due to criticisms both Scarvy and... I mean, maybe, but again, at the same time, if they're under contract, I don't know how that works. Because if the thing is like, hey, this is your schedule for when you have to release these games, it would have to be from the person who made the contract to make those exceptions. So I don't know how that works. I don't know. Yeah, Legends was really cool. I mean, the thing is too, I don't know if you guys know this, like Nintendo was not planning on Legends to do well. Like, Pokemon was not expecting Legends to be a cared for game. Because if you notice, aside from the first trailer we got during that Pokemon Presents, Legends Arceus was never like advertised. If you went into a store, they would show BDSP. If you saw commercials, they showed BDSP. The main Pokemon website showed BDSP. Like, Legends Arceus was never their intended big seller. And I think it was just... They just didn't expect it, to be honest with you. They expected it to be a side game people just didn't care about, and they didn't put a lot of effort into making sure people knew about it. So... I'd be very interested to see if they make another remake of it based off of how well it did. But like that would be my logic behind it not happening. You know? Yeah, because it did well financially. That's the thing. I just don't think they were ready for that. Just because PLA was pushed, so it like did the opposite effect. BDSP was pushed so hard, but people didn't like it. Arceus was not pushed at all. There was no marketing, no advertising, no nothing for it. But it was the most critically acclaimed. It was so universally accepted. It was so like exciting for everyone. Like it was the reverse of what they intended. So that's what has me intrigued. And again, keep in mind, chat, that if it is a contract-based thing where they have to release games at certain times, there could be another like Arceus game that comes. But the thing you would have to keep in mind is they already had to have the like game work played out and planned like before Scarlet and Violet came out for what was going to happen next, because they have to start working on it years ahead of time, right? So I don't think it would have been enough time for Pokemon to see the love and respect that Arceus got to put it immediately after Scarlet and Violet, because they would have already started working on whatever remake is coming after Scarlet and Violet at that point. Does that make sense? So if we do get another Arceus remake, I think it has to be like more down the line to a point where they haven't started working on it yet. I think it's just far too soon. They wouldn't have had time. But I mean, I do think more people would probably request an Arceus game versus Let's Go at this point. I will say, there's a part of me that will be surprised if Let's Go Johto doesn't happen. If I'm being completely honest with you. Unless they come up with a different way to do... This is basically how it's going to go. They're either going to do Let's Go Johto, or they're going to find a way to do Legends Arceus, but they're going to do it in Johto. I think this is basically where they are with Johto right now. Unless they come up with a whole different kind of game that we don't even know about yet, that we can't even like put on the radar because it's just an entirely new concept. Because I don't think they can do a full-fledged Johto remake right now. because they have to focus on Gen 5 because it follows the pattern. So if they're going to do a remake, they would have to do it one of those two ways. They would have to do it either Let's Go, or they would and make it like chibi and cute and have the shiny hunting and do everything that Let's Go was. Or they would do it in the very Legends Arceus like historical style, which Johto has a lot of history behind it, which would be really, really cool, especially if you're able to like go into the Burn Tower with all the legendaries as all of that is happening, you know, like with Celebi involved and just like everything that made like those major cities be what they are and have the history behind it. Like imagine being able to experience that moment. I think that's something that would be very cool, right? So that's why I think it's gonna go one of two ways, because they can't just remake Johto because everyone would be upset about Unova. And if I'm being honest with you guys, chat, they typically leave like little mini Easter eggs as to what games are coming next based off of how they present new information. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, there were a lot of Unova Pokemon that they made sure the camera focused on. They had a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon that they focused on. They had Minccino, they had 𝗔𝗓𝚘, they had Whimsicott, they had a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon that they focused on. I'm not saying that it's coming fast. I'm just saying that those are the kind of like little itty bitty subtle hints that Pokemon does. So yeah, Reuniclus, I almost said that, but I wasn't sure if I was like misremembering it. Like if we were to go back and watch like all of the like pans that they did, they made sure Unova got attention. So around Gen 10 in 2025. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's 100% realistic. I think that's 100% realistic. So I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts on it. I think the Nintopics podcast tonight, when all of us are together to talk about the Direct, because like, again, I'm not a Mario person, right? So I can't speak to the, like the hype and everything behind Mario. I can speak to Pokemon. I'm super excited for Palkia, chat. I've been waiting for Palkia for 2 years, and Ariel knows my excitement about, it's technically Palia. Everyone's just always said Palkia for the last 2 years, so I'm just now realizing it's the opposite of the way I've pronounced it. I'm so excited for Palia. Like, I cannot... It's basically Animal Crossing, but it's realistic, and it's an MMORPG. Like, there's just... It's so pretty, and it's so cozy. It's not that I don't like Mario. I think Mario's fine. It's just that, like... I'm not like inject Mario into my veins. I have to play the new Mario upon release. Like, I appreciate Mario. I enjoy Mario. Like, I saw the Mario movie as soon as it came out. I'm just not like there's Vandy level of excitement for Mario, and then there's me where I respect Mario and I like Mario, but I can't like speak to, yeah, so the last game we got was Mario Odyssey, and it released here and here and here, and these are the functions that I really liked about Mario Odyssey in comparison to all of the other Mario games, and so therefore when it comes to these new Mario games, I hope they really include factors of this and this and this, and I really hope we get remakes from these games because these were the aspects that I really like that have carried into the new game. Like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's the difference between Vandy and I when it comes to Mario. Also, I know my room is super bright right now. I never have that window open when I record. I just needed like sunshine to wake me up, so I opened my window. So I'm sorry that this is just like blaring light on my face right now. But yeah, that's just kind of it. That's just kind of it. But again, if you guys are not subscribed to Mike Odyssey, I can grab his link here real quick. Because we will be talking anything and everything that was this entire Pokemon, I almost said Pokemon Presents, the Nintendo Direct, on the podcast tonight. It will be live, so we will be seeing your guys' feedback in real time. I can't promise how much we're actually going to be able to like engage with your guys' questions, because we don't want to just like constantly get sidetracked, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to where we lose the point of the conversation. But we will see you guys. We'll have like a chat Q&A section where we'll like answer your guys' questions and everything. So we will be live tonight. I believe it's at 7:30 is what he said when I rated him the other day. I'll post information in the my Discord as well, so you guys know when it's happening specifically. So we'll be having a lot. We'll be having a lot of discussions. So we'll have us talking about Pokemon. I will 100% gas up 𝚘𝚘𝚗 so hard. I'm so excited. And then we'll have Mario representatives. Obviously, you guys will know 𝗔𝗎𝚑 will be very excited to talk about Zelda. I'm very curious about the amiibos and how all that plays in. But here's the link to the Nin-Topics channel. It's technically under Mike Odyssey, but that is where the podcast will be tonight. So if you guys haven't subscribed, that is the link to click so you guys know when we go live with the podcast tonight, and you guys can hear more in-depth thoughts behind everything. But I am gonna end stream here because I do have to work for 𝗏𝗏𝗏 today, so I actually need to like exist as a human being before I go over there. I don't think anyone's live, to be honest with you. I can double check. I think everyone's just kind of ending to like start their day. Yeah, no one's live right now. All right, chat. I will see you guys in the next one. Please send your love to Dylan for his lack of Donkey Kong and the sadness that I'm sure followed. But I will see you guys later tonight on the Nin-Topics podcast. I feel like there was something else I had to tell you guys. I can't remember what it is. If I remember, I'll put it in the Discord or I'll tweet it or something to that extent. But I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have fun today. Enjoy the news because this was the best Nintendo Presents we've had in 2 years, chat. But I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a good day, chat. Make sure to take care of yourselves and hydrate and drink food, eat food, drink water. Take your medicine if you're prescribed medicine and you haven't taken it yet. I'm not allowed to give medical advice, but please listen to your doctors. Okay, bye.